Welcome to the second episode of the Inspiration Lab with Amazon Ads and Business Insider. I'm Carly Zip, the Global Director of Brand Marketing at Amazon Ads. Today, we're joined by an audience-first agency leader, Katie Klein, Chief Investment Officer of Omnicom Media Group. So, I'd love if you would start us off by telling us a little bit about your role.
Yeah, so thank you so much first for having me, Carly. I'm very excited to be here with you today. I lead our go-to-market strategy and investment practice across all paid media channels.
So talk to me about common elements of campaigns that you've seen that have really kind of like worked across touch points.
You're going to hear me talk a lot about audience first because that's really what it starts with. AI has really brought in what we like to call a new signal era of audiences where your target no longer is a limitation, but it actually becomes a multiplier. You're able to say, I want to kind of find these cohorts that have a propensity to do X, Y, and Z. And you're really looking at approaching the audience as what is bringing everyone together versus kind of defining, people in these different areas.
Absolutely. We did this generational divide research, and it's found that 72% of surveyed consumers say that their interests, their hobbies, their passions, that's what unites them and that's what drives their purchase behavior. So how do you see brands really evolving their behavior and evolving their marketing strategies to kind of meet this moment, whether it's creator marketing or just marketing based on people's passions and interests?
We really lean into culture to help inform campaign planning and activations. So when we take in all of these cultural insights, it gives you a lot of fresh opportunities and new opportunities in terms of where you can find their audience, what matters to them, and where they can activate. Omnicom did a study where we found that consumers are now skipping steps within their path to purchase. So what that means is you really need to rethink kind of the legacy way of doing campaign planning that is audience first, that is focused on content, that is focused on creator, and ultimately focused on your consumer. What is the funnel? Is it alive? Is it dead? What I can say is it's just not linear.
You touched upon it, but I'd love to go a layer deeper with how you see the capabilities of AI and, really these advanced audience solutions. We at Amazon have Amazon Marketing Cloud. You have your systems, they work together very frequently. But how do you think that they influence, the strategy behind how you connect with consumers?
So I talked a little bit about from an audience standpoint. I think on the other side, in terms of then where your messaging shows up, I like to think of what it does to supply curation. Because with AI, there's no taxonomy limitations, and the way that you can use it to identify different types of content and tone and environments is a really powerful tool to marry these deeply rich audience insights with extremely curated and customized supply and bring those together to serve messaging that's going to resonate the most. There's been a large renaissance around this idea of live programming this year. Live is associated with the moment. So it can be a commerce experience, a shopping experience. It can be an experience with a creator. So that then starts to kind of broaden the aperture of how you take this very powerful concept of live, and then how does that come to life for brands?
Yeah, and I think that's what's been exciting about some of our partnership is really understanding things like interactive video ads or pause ads or even, the rebirth of the QR code.
Right, and that goes back to, again, rethinking the legacy role of channel. You need to be prepared to meet the consumer where they are. And I think, kind of this notion too of brand and performance, it is not an either or, it is a both and.
So it sounds like you're really talking about, how it's closing the gap between awareness and action. How do you inspire action with your teams?
So we have a saying at Omnicom, and it is leader practitioner. And you will not meet a single person that works within our organization that is not close to the client work. A solution can be anywhere for your clients. You have to understand their business to drive value for them.
I love that. Thank you so much, Katie, for being here. It's been great to chat with you.
Thank you so much.
That's it for today. Thanks for watching this episode of the Inspiration Lab. To learn more about stories that drive results and success, go to advertising.amazon.com.